Good morning, I'm Prarambha, Dahal. Let's begin with the main stories. One person killed in Kathmandu after being swept by flood. More than 100 rescued. 2 missing in Bhojpur. Hundreds of houses inundated in Bhaktapur. Frequent change in Nepal's ambassadors to various countries continues to affect diplomatic relations. Appointment based on political power share dents diplomacy. One person killed along with the Hezbollah commander after Israel launched an airstrike on Beirut. Israel's action termed a criminal act. UN urges Israel to exercise restraint and prevent escalation. And shuttler Prince Dahal, to play his last match of the Paris Olympics today, will take on Misha Zilverman of Israel in his last group stage match. A person has died while roads and settlements along the river banks have been inundated following the heavy overnight rainfall in the 3 districts of the Kathmandu Valley. Flood at Bagmati, Hanumante, Godavari and Manohara rivers have obstructed the roads, while human settlements along the river banks were inundated. A body of a male has also been found at Balku of Kathmandu. Police has said that the body could have been swept by the flood. The deceased is yet to be identified. Flood in the Bagmati River has obstructed the Bagmati corridor at several places. Water from the Solan River has entered human settlements in Thavatali and Balku. According to police, 75 individuals have been rescued from several parts of Kathmandu. Flood in the Manohara River has inundated the CPI-NML party office and the Chassel football ground in Chassel. The water level of Bagmati has also crossed the danger level in Kokana of Lalitpur and stands at 5.59 meters. Having crossed the alert level in Gaurighat, the water level of Bagmati stood at 2.34 meters. Heavy rainfall was reported in several parts of the Kathmandu Valley overnight. Incessant rainfall was also reported in other parts of Madhes, Bagmati and Lumini provinces. With monsoon active across the country, Meteorological Forecasting Division has said that heavy rainfall is likely in most parts of the country, excluding the Madhes province. Several parts of Bhaktapur have also been inundated because of last night's heavy rainfall. Flood in Hanumante, Manohara and Mahadev rivers have entered human settlements. Swollen Hanumante River has inundated hundreds of houses in Jagati, Salaghari and Barahistan in Bhaktapur. 3 schools and 2 hospitals have also been submerged. Hanumante has crossed the danger level in Jagati and Kosaltap. According to local police, 28 individuals were rescued from the river bank in Surya Binayak and Madhepur Thimi. Local residents of Surya Binayak Municipality Ward number 2 and 4 and Madhepur Thimi Municipality Ward number 1 have been affected by the flood. The Mahadev River has entered the human settlement in Magargaon in Surya Binayak Municipality Ward number 4. Meanwhile, the Solan Manohara River has entered the human settlement in Surya Binayak Municipality Ward number 2 Palkot and Madhepur Thimi Municipality Ward number 1. 2 workers of Ikua hydropower project have been swept by a flood in the Ikua River. According to District Police Office, Bhojpur, a flood at the Ikua River in Salpa Silicho Rural Municipality, Ward number 4, Ghote Bazar, swept 2 workers who were asleep. Those missing have been identified as 26-year-old Shyam Kumar Tharu and 30-year-old Ramesh Tharu, both from Bardia. Meanwhile, 26-year-old Ramesh Kisan Tharu was rescued and is undergoing treatment. Details of the floods across the country are yet to be obtained. There have been frequent changes in Nepal's ambassadors to various countries with every change in the government. As a strategically sensitive position, experts highlight that the frequent changes have dented the country's diplomatic relations.
Ambassadors are high-ranking diplomats that are accredited to other sovereign countries. They are responsible for maintaining diplomatic relations with receiving states and promoting foreign policy strategies. As per international practice, eligible and experienced individuals who can maintain the country's diplomatic policy, foreign relations, and diplomacy effectively are appointed as ambassadors. However, in Nepal, diplomatic representatives are appointed based on power share. The government has given continuity to the appointment of Shankar Sharma as the ambassador to India. Lokdarshan Regmi has been recommended for the ambassador to USA, Chandra Ghimire ambassador to Britain, Shivamaya Tumbahamfe to South Korea, Netra Timalsina to Malaysia, Krishna Prasad Oli to China, Shaila Rupakheti to Germany, Rita Dhital to Pakistan, Kapil Man Shrestha to South Africa, Sanil Nepal to Spain, and Naresh Bikram Thakal to Saudi Arabia. Likewise, Dhanprasad Pandit has been recommended ambassador to Israel, Kanta Rijal to Australia, Prakash Mani Paudel to Portugal, Ramkrishna Bhattrai to Sri Lanka, Sumnima Tuladhar to Denmark, and Jangap Chauhan to Russia. All the candidates have been recommended based on the power share deal between Congress and UML. Shankar Sharma, Kanta Rijal, Sanil Nepal, Shaila Rupakheti, and Naresh Bikram Thakal have been appointed from the quota allocated to Congress. Likewise, Shivamaya Tumbahamfe, Krishna Prasad Oli, Lokdarshan Regmi, Chandra Ghimire, and Netra Timalsina, among others, have been recommended from UML quota. 9 candidates from Congress, 8 from UML, and 2 from career diplomats from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs have been recommended. Prime Minister Oli went on to recommend his close aides, Chapa's Krishna Prasad Oli and UML Central Member and Foreign Minister Shivamaya Tumbahamfe as well. As per Article 282 of the Constitution of Nepal, the President can appoint ambassadors and special representatives based on the principle of inclusivity. The government back then had issued Ambassador Directive 2075 for the appointment of ambassadors. The directive states that 9 senior secretaries of foreign affairs or gazetted first-class employees and experts of diplomatic policy and international relations and those who have contributed in diplomatic sectors are to be recommended as ambassadors. It also states that eligible candidates must be recommended in line with the principle of inclusivity. Nepal currently appoints ambassadors to 30 sovereign countries and 3 to permanent entities of the United Nations. Likewise, the country appoints 7 consulate generals. The term of Nepalese ambassadors is 4 years. However, with the change in the government each time, ambassadors are called back and new ones are appointed.
The financial discipline of the country's oldest university, Tribhuvan University, has come under scrutiny as irregular amount on financial dealings have been reported at 28 billion rupees against its budget of 26 billion rupees for the fiscal year 2081-82, highlighting on a looming financial crisis for the institution.
On top of the often overpowering political influences, Tribhuvan University has been crippled by lack of financial discipline. The amount of irregular dealings as per the 61st report of the Auditor General's Office stands at 28,321,639,000 rupees, and this is against a budget of 26 billion for the fiscal year 2081-82. This trend has remained unabated for years, and at the lack of budget, the university has not been able to even conduct research works.
भ्रष्टाचारको शून्य सहनशीलताको मोटो बोकेर आउनु भएका हाम्रो प्रधानमन्त्रीज्यूको अध्यक्षतामा आज बसेको बैठकको एउटा दुखद यथार्थ के भन्छु भने आज हाम्रो बैठकमा हामीले प्रस्तुत गरेको बजेट जम्मा 26 अर्ब समथिङ हो, तर त्रिभुवन विश्वविद्यालयको बेरोजु चाहिँ 28 अर्ब भनेको बजेट भन्दा 2 अर्ब बढी चाहिँ हाम्रो बेरोजु छ.
While officials of the university are responsible for maintaining financial discipline, they express difficulty in doing so.
यसले हामीलाई पनि दुःख लाग्छ. हामी नेपाल भरि चाहिने ह्युमन रिसोर्सहरु विभिन्न सेक्टर ह्युमन रिसोर्सहरु चाहिँ तयार गर्छौं, तर त्यो वहाँ हामीले पठाएको जनसंख्यामा चाहिँ इफिसिएन्टली काम भएको छ, तर हाम्रो यहाँ चाहिँ त्यो हुनुमा चाहिँ एउटा के छ भने हामीले चाहिँ हाम्रो एउटा जनशक्तिको अभाव पनि हो. हेर्नुस्, नन अफिसरबाट काम हुँदा पनि त्यो कन्फ्युजनको कारणले, त्यो नीतिगत स्पष्टता नभएको कारणले पनि बेरोजु बन्नको लागि चाहिँ मद्दत पुगेको मैले ठान्दछु.
हामी चाहिँ उल्टो बाटोमा चाहिँ हिँडिरहेका छौं. पहिला चाहिँ कार्यनीति चाहिँ कार्यक्रम सञ्चालन गरेर बजेट चाहिँ सञ्चालन गरे बनाउनु पर्ने र हामीले त बनाएको त्यही हो, तर चाहिँ उल्टो के भयो भन्दा चाहिँ हामीले बजेट बनाएपछि फेरि नीति र कार्यक्रमको लागि छुट्टै चाहिँ के हुन्छ भन्दा हामीले सभा बस्ने भनिरहेका छौं. त्यसैले यी कुराहरू चाहिँ मलाई के लाग्छ भन्दा र उल्टो दिशामा गइरहेछ. र मलाई के लाग्छ भने एउटा एकाडेमिशियनको हिसाबले हेर्दा चाहिँ तपाई हामी केहीको त जित भए होला तर विश्वविद्यालय चाहिँ हारेको छ.
While taking an update on the university's budget, Prime Minister KP Sharma Oli, who is also the Chancellor, expressed reservations against the increasing irregularities. But he did not hint at taking actions against those responsible for the indiscipline.
प्रतिवेदनमा कति थियो बेरोजु भन्दा 28 अरब नै थियो. त्यसलाई घटाउन खोज्दा अलि कहिले 26 अरबसम्म बेरोजु घट्यो. तर फेरि बेरोजु चाहिँ बढेर 28 अरबमा छ अथवा बेरोजु बढेर भयावह स्थिति भएको होइन. सबैतिर जोड बेरोजु नरहोस् भन्ने कुरामा सबैतिर जोड दिएको छ.
Irregular dealings of the university have not been reviewed since the Nepalese year 2077, which has accumulated to billions over the years. This is despite numerous strategies to minimize such amounts. In order to reduce expenses, the university has discouraged foreign trips that add burden. It has also discouraged unnecessary procurements and has taken the strategy of merging different departments to share resource. However, financial discipline and lack of transparency has remained unchanged.
In our Public Voice segment, we've asked in several provinces what should be done to stop human trafficking taking place in the pretext of foreign employment. Let us now take a look at what they had to say.
सरकारले यसमा कडासँग कडा कानुन ल्याउनु पर्यो. म्यान पावरको डाटा राम्रो डाटाहरू राख्नु पर्यो, कलेक्सन गरेर राख्नु पर्यो. यो भोलिको दिनमा जाने जनताहरूलाई अथवा विद्यार्थीहरू अथवा कोही पनि जाओस् भाइ विदेश उसलाई गाह्रो नहोस्.
कानुन कारबाही व्यवस्था अपनाएर दोषीमाथि कडा कारबाही गरेर त्यसलाई चाहिँ व्यवस्था गर्नुपर्छ.
देश विकन रोक्नलाई चाहिँ हाम्रो पहिला सुरु त अवेरनेस प्रोग्रामहरू रेज गर्नु पर्यो.
स्थानीय तह नगरपालिका गाउँपालिका र त्यसैगरी वडा कार्यालयहरूले स्थानीय स्तरमै युवाहरूलाई जनचेतना जगाउने
अधिकारको नाममा अधिकार कर्मीहरूले जुन अवैध काम गरिरहेको छ त्यसलाई चाहिँ कानुनी दायरामा लिएर एकदम कारबाही गर्नु पर्यो.
सुरक्षा निकायले यदि जाँच पडताल गरेर पठायो भने यसमा केही हदसम्म यसमा नियन्त्रण गर्न सकिन्छ.
सर्वप्रथम त हामी आम नागरिक नै सचेत हुनुपर्छ.
इलिगल तरिकाले नजाने, दलालहरूको म्यानपावरहरूको कुनै प्रलोभनमा परेर नजाने.
युवा तथा विद्यार्थीहरूको लागि विद्यालय स्तरदेखि नै चाहिँ रोजगारीको विषयहरू समावेश गर्नुपर्छ.
सर्वप्रथम त तपाईको स्थानीय प्रदेश र संघ सरकार नै यसमा चाहिँ एक्टिभ हुनु पर्यो.
सीमा नाकाहरू छन् त्यसलाई त्यसमा कडाइ गर्नु पर्यो.
शिक्षा, स्वास्थ्य हरेक कुराहरूमा चाहिँ सुधार गर्न सकिएदेखि हाम्रो नेपाली बालबालिकाहरूलाई चाहिँ बेच्न पर्दैन थियो कि बेचिनु बाध्य हुँदैन थियो कि
कुन काम गर्ने हो त्यो कामको बारेमा पनि पूर्ण जानकारी गरेर जानु पर्ने हुन्छ.
जो वैदेशिक रोजमा जाने मान्छे त्यसले राम्रोसँग बुझेर जाने के.
मानव विज्ञानको कार्यमा सबभन्दा पहिले त हाम्रो सरकारले उत्तरदायित्व दिनु पर्यो.
It is now time for our segment Public Pulse, where you text us with your opinion.
Public Pulse.
The question is, what is your take on Prime Minister KP Sharma Oli's statement that he would resign a week before he completes 2 years in office? Your options are A, commitment to agreement, B, assurance to public officials, and C, no certainty in politics. The voting is on. Type NEWS, select your option A, B or C and send it to 34001. Allegations of irregularities have been made in the Mahendra Narayan Neethi residential project. As a consequence, the project by Madhya Province government to provide 350 residences to those in need has been stranded.
Sushila Devi of Basatpur of Barakalaya had been hoping to get a new home after Madhya Province government announced of Mahendra Narayan Neethi residential project. The program would provide many like her a one-bedroom and one-kitchen house. Sushila and many others allowed the dismantling of their arrangements in hopes of a concrete home. She and her family of 5 have been temporarily living in others' house at the moment. However, the project has yet to come to life.
3 महीने से घर तुर के आम के राय बिल्कुल दरन एगो कितना बने जात दरन बालू ने बिगल बा ने छोरी बिगल बा ने इंटा बिगल बा हम के सुता तन दूसरे घर में धर्मशाला में सब बाल बच्चा राय छाई भइल बा मेरे घर में इतना पानी समा गइल.
Upendra Ram of Basatpur shares the same plight. The project had committed of providing him and his family a new home, and so they allowed the project to dismantle their arrangement. They are now adjusting to animal shed.
हाम्रो घर फ्यामिली सबै एउटै घरमा बसेको सुत्न ठाउँ नमिलेसी यहाँ मचान मराएर मैले सुत्न थाले हो के गर्ने हजुर.
Elsewhere in Kalaya's Dharamnagar, Shyam Sundar Mahato shares that He even gave the contractor a commission of 80,000 rupees to complete the works. Surendra Ram of Kalaya's Majholia gave 60,000 rupees, but to no avail.
पैसा मगलन गरु ठिकदार 80,000 रुपये मगलन कि देव तो तोर घर बन जाए अन्ना देव तो ना बनी समस्या ये बा
कि को दिन आए लोग कहे जे हर दिन बनी बा वो दिन बनी कि मुँह ना दिखावे लो घर बनावेला में हम देले बनी 60,000.
Meanwhile, the contractor company says the claims of receiving commission for constructing houses are false. The Madhya province government had allocated 533,000 rupees per house for 350 houses under the Nidhi residential program. However, the infrastructure office raised the number of houses to 950, following a directive of the then Chief Minister Saroj Kumar Yadav and Finance Minister Sanjay Yadav, allegedly for a hefty commission game. The office helpers and contractors have been alleged of taking up to 100,000 rupees commission from the locals to build their homes. The Madhya province government introduced the residential housing project in the Nepalese year 2078, some 3 years ago, in the memory of Nepali Congress leader Mahendra Narayan Nidhi. The project aimed at providing houses to those with poor backgrounds and financially backward families. However, in 3 years, not a single house has been provided to the beneficiaries. Instead, the locals have only wasted their hard-earned money in commission, hoping to get new homes while living in miserable temporary arrangements. So far, the province government has yet to take stock of the situation.
Foreign employment has transformed the living standard of most families in Bardea. Many families have invested in purchase of land, construction of houses and education of their children. Remittance has strengthened their financial status as well. Spouse of Parvati Chaudhary of Bardea Guleria Municipality 5 has been employed in Qatar for the past 5 years. Before her husband left for foreign employment, their family was going through a difficult financial phase. However, remittance has transformed their life in the past 5 years. Of their 2 daughters, one is studying health assistant and another is at grade 7 in a private school. She has also purchased 1 kattha land in Guleria 5 and 8 kathas in Madhuvan 4. With the amount sent by her husband, Parvati has built a house in headquarters Guleria. Her husband visits home once a year. Daughter of Sahadev Yadav of Guleria 6 has been employed in Portugal for the past 4 years. Sahadev used to work at a petrol pump in the past, but now he operates a tractor in Guleria municipality. With the remittance sent by their daughter, the Yadav family has built a concrete house and is educating their son in Kathmandu. Similar to Chaudhary and Yadav families, remittance has brought transformation in many households in Bardea. And now, before we wrap up, here's a look into the top stories one more time. 1 person killed in Kathmandu after being swept by flood. More than 100 rescued, 2 missing in Bhojpur, hundreds of houses inundated in Bhaktapur. Frequent change in Nepal's ambassadors to various countries continues to affect diplomatic relations. Appointment based on political power share dents diplomacy. 1 person killed along with the Hezbollah commander after Israel launched an airstrike on Beirut. Israel's action termed a criminal act. UN urges Israel to exercise restraint and prevent further escalation. And shotler Prince Dahal to play his last match of the Paris Olympics today. Will take on Misha Zilberman of Israel in his last group stage match. That is all for the moment. Our next news bulletin airs at 6 in the evening. Thank you for staying with us. Have a beautiful day ahead.